The Legoland New York Holiday Bricktacular is full of fun. Stick around to our debrief at the end for all of our tips.
Happy New Year!
We kicked off 2023 by spending New Year's Day at Legoland, New York. But this is considered the off-season, and only about a third of the park is open, but they have extra holiday experiences for the Holiday Bricktacular to make it a great celebration. See, Miniland over here is open, but down there, the pirate area is closed, and Lego City, and then way beyond, even the castle and the dragon coaster, that's all closed. But let's see what they've added. There are adorable holiday decorations. And lots of extra entertainment. Even the stepping tones play carols this time of year. But let's go on some rides.
Get ready for the Christmas overlay.
So a couple of hilarious things happen on this ride, which is the Professor Lego Factory ride, where you supposedly get turned into a minifigure. And we go on the part of the ride where they zap you into a minifigure. And I said, Nora, do you feel tiny now? I feel tiny. And she said, I always feel tiny. I'm 4. And then, Nick, what happened to you?
They started by giving me brown hair, and then halfway through the ride, they made it gray, which is probably more accurate, but why did it change? And what are they trying to say?
I understand. There was even some adorable Christmas merchandise. And we didn't even make it to the big shop, so I bet there was lots more.
It's cold. It's warmer. It's cold.
So the line is so short that everyone's going through the reserve and ride side, so I feel special. The Ninjago ride uses 3D screens, and riders use a chopping motion to play the game and help the ninjas win. Did you like the ride?
Yeah.
How was it?
Very.
Legoland last call. It's the very end of the season, and we're catching the last few minutes before they close. We went to see all the holiday decorations and just squeeze a little bit of fun out of the end of the season before we have to wait until spring to come back. We were supposed to come the day after Christmas, but Asher had a fever, so I'm kind of glad we waited a week because it was so cold. And now it's really, really lovely out. So I can't speak to what winter is like here because it feels like an early spring day. Then Nora went on Jay's gravity force for the first time.
It was slow fast.
Slow fast? What did it do?
But it goes up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down.
And always the carousel, a classic. Miniland, an area full of incredibly detailed replicas of real cities, also had some extra Christmassy elements added. Sweet twinkle lights and trees. Super fun. But the real magic came from the model citizens who were kind and helpful, even though it was their last day of the season. We weren't planning on getting anything to eat or drink today, but my kids were thirsty. So we did get some apple juices. Usually we talk about all things gluten-free and dairy-free, and Legoland is always a little tricky, but you can watch our other videos to learn what they have to offer for dietary restrictions. For today, it's apple juice. For holiday specials, they do have a bottomless hot chocolate mug that is at Smokey's Brick Barbecue, and they also have a s'mores packet that you can buy, but neither of those works for us. So, juice, and we'll get dinner on the way home. Legoland New York wrapped up the day with a tree lighting ceremony that was super sweet. Then it was time to head out. We had crammed a lot of jingle and joy into our quick visit. But stick around for the debrief and all of our top tips.
Happy New Year, everyone! We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year! Safe travels, everybody!
All right, what did you think about an hour and a half at Legoland?
It's very good that we are very familiar with Legoland, so it allowed us to jump in and have a quick little Legoland fix for the rest of the winter.
And to be honest, that's really all you need. Okay, maybe 2.5 hours instead of 1.5 for the off-season offerings, because with 2/3, the whole lower part of the park closed, you just don't need that much time. We did all the rides. I mean, we could have done them a second time, but we did it.
We did everything that there could have
we really did.
Asher got to go in the Ninja Cube.
Yeah.
He got to do some building. Nora got to go on Jay's Gravity Force.
And the carousel.
And the carousel.
And then everybody went on Ninjago and on the factory ride, the spinny ride.
Yeah.
So
Nora's review.
my consensus is it was great.
For our annual pass, it was perfect.
Yes. If you want to go see the holiday lights, that's really fun. I don't know that it adds enough value to make up for all it's closed.
Correct.
If you were paying for just a day pass.
Correct.
If you are going to stay in the hotel, it can really round out the experience and maybe make it a really full getaway. If you live nearby and you're just looking for an overnight where you can have a little fun getaway experience.
I'm going to make one more comment, which
Yeah?
is to say, from a food perspective, I was hoping there'd be the popcorn stand open or something
Nothing.
other than just the food hall.
Nothing.
There was nothing.
Nothing.
So
Nothing.
come fed.
Our kids are complaining a little bit about being hungry, and there's really nothing we could do about that. There were very few snacks available. All in all, so much fun, really cute theming. I loved all the little touches just here and there. There were little Christmas presents and lights and wreaths on things, even in the ride queues and in the rides themselves. However, if this is your first trip to Legoland, I don't think I'd go during the what's it called? I wouldn't go during the Holiday Bricktacular, or whatever they're calling the Brickmas experience. I would go in the on-season when you can go in all those water rides and you can ride the dragon coaster. That's
snacks.
the full experience. And more snacks. Yeah, but Happy New Year, everybody. Happy 2023. We hope to see you at the start of next season at Legoland.
Happy New Year! We wish you an awesome Brickmas. We wish you an awesome Brickmas. We wish you an awesome Brickmas. And a Happy New Year!
Yikes.